Hi friends, very good morning. I hope all you are well. Today we will discuss about the interviewer questions which is very important. The connectivity of data center to AWS. For example, your organization is wishing to migrate from local to AWS or any kind of cloud. What are the connectivity ways, right? What is the methodology or approach you should apply, right? So in such scenarios, how you transfer your organizational data, right? Your database data, right? Your securities data, right? What are the logs, right? So how can you transfer all the organization log from local to AWS? Let's start the session without further delay. Suppose you have been asked a task to migrate your data center to AWS cloud, how you connect to AWS, right? So this question is regarding the migration as we had discussed earlier. So there are basically two ways to connect from connect to AWS to migrate the data center local. So first method is AWS direct connect. Option number A. This is a dedicated private connection with high bandwidth provided by AWS, right? That means all the data backup should be taken in AWS, which is provided by the AWS, right? AWS direct channel is a high bandwidth internet which create a tunnel between AWS cloud and your data center. So all your data center will be transferred to AWS, right? What are the storage required from the AWS perspective? Initially, the volume of data, whatever you have, right, measure it and communicate to AWS. So initially, cloud provider will provide you the more volume because they, I mean, didn't want to hold any data in between. Next is VPN. Under VPN, an encrypted connection over the internet for security of data transmission, right? So VPN, as you know, this is an external tunnel which is established between the organization and AWS cloud. This is an encrypted connection. So these are the two methods from where you can transfer your data from local organization to AWS. Coming to the next slide. In virtual private cloud with private and public subnets, database servers ideally be launched in which subnet, right? Guys, this is not the case in the AWS itself, right? Every organization wants to launch their database in a very secure zone. That means database ideally be placed in in private subnets. This ensures enhanced security by restricting direct access from internet and allows tighter controls over network access using security groups and NACL. What is NACL? NACL are the network access control list. So database is ideally placed in private subnets. Next is what is scalability and its type in AWS. Guys, scalability means enhancing the resources according to request or according to demand. So there are two kinds of scalability. Number one is vertical, second one is horizontal, right? Guys, vertical means instances power supposed to use like RAM utilization is storage etc, right? So if we wish to increase the RAM utilization and storage from the request point of view, then then it is called as vertical one. Horizontal means number of servers, right? Number of equipments increase according to request demands, which is our horizontal one. Coming to the next slide, what are the different types of load balancers and when to use them? Very important. So there are four load balancers. The fourth one belongs to the old the particular old version, so I have not included. So basically, in the current scenario, there are three load balancers. Number one is application load balancer, which comes under Layer 7, in short, this is also called as ALB, Application Load Balancer. So it manages HTTP and HTTPS traffic and modern web application with multiple services or API, right? So whatever are the connections, whatever are the traffic coming via HTTP and HTTPS traffic and to serve the particular application. So such load balancing we have from the application point of view is called the ALB, that is application load balancer. Second is NLB. NLB is network load balancer, which comes under layer 4, right? This NLB caters the traffic of TCP, UDP, high throughput and low latency requirements such as gaming or real-time communication, right? So basically NLB used to cater the traffic of TCP and UDP. Next is the GWLB, which is gateway load balancers, right? So this is I'm in place between devices. So it route traffic to virtual private network or AWS direct connections for VPN and DX traffic distribution across multiple appliances, right? So this is the scenario of GWLB. So we will discuss more details about the load balancers in our next session. So thank you for watching. I hope these videos helps you. Kindly share this video and hit the bell icon and don't forget to share. Thank you.